guys feel like you found something there in that second half?
I think it was a positive for sure. Nowhere where it needs to be. We want to play a full 4 quarters, but I think it was a positive for us.
When we're looking at this, do you feel like it's been baby steps? Do you feel like you're progressively getting better? Not you personally, but this offense.
Yeah, personally and as an offense, I think 100% we're moving in the right direction. The most important thing is that we're winning, getting guys back healthy. It's great to have Deontay, guys up front. 88's going to be out for a little bit, so we need guys to step up. That's how it goes. So I think definitely, moving in the right direction, just want to get there as fast as we can.
Why are your numbers so much better in the second half and the fourth quarter? Can you just put your finger on it? Is it just
I think we hurt ourselves a little bit with penalties early this game for sure. Set ourselves back behind the chain, some negative plays. We didn't do that, or we limited a little bit in the second half. We still had some, but not as crucial as the ones we had, I think, in the first half. We're all working together to get it right.
Looking at this fourth quarter, what did you see back when you watched the tape again?
I think the balance was there. We're getting efficient runs. We were popping some runs. The backs were hitting the hole really hard. 22 and 30 did a great job. The line was working well. The receivers were getting open. I was throwing the ball on time. All the things that you need to be a successful offense, we had working for us in that fourth quarter. So that's the kind of football that we're chasing.
Mike was saying that the opening script, the plays that are being called aren't necessarily what's holding you guys back. Maybe sometimes it's the execution early in games. Just what is it maybe that takes you guys some time to get settled in to execute some of those early things?
I can't give you an answer on that. I'm not sure what it is. It's a guy here or there, a penalty or a sack or a negative run that puts you behind the chains and you get out of those plays. You're obviously not going to stay on script when you're behind the chains. So that's what we're hunting. Just keep the positive plays. If we get a 3 or 2 yard run, it's okay. We're staying on schedule. We'll just keep moving that way.
How much do you collaborate with Matt and Mike in putting together that opening script?
Yeah, I rank my plays, in all the different sections that we have, and then Coach Canada does it from there. So I think we're working hand to hand with everything that we've been doing. It's been good.
Does the playbook get shorter late in games? Are you running maybe less stuff because you have an idea what you think will work at that point?
Yes and no. I think there's some things that you kind of wait for situations to have that perfect call. You don't want to leave the stadium without calling it, but you also want to hopefully put yourself in the most advantageous look to get it, which we were able to do in that fourth quarter, moving the ball well, getting in the red zone and being successful down there. So it's all about timing with those plays and how we want to call them.
Is that part of the scripting to figure out what looks you're going to get, and so you can figure out how you can get those looks?
Scripting is your guys' buzzword. Who told you guys about it? Listen, you have plays. Plays aren't
trying to figure things out,
right? Yeah, this whole script talk. It's you hope it goes as the plan. Listen, some things you're gonna have plays where you gotta adjust on the fly and do some different things. They gave us some different looks early on that we didn't see on tape. That throws a wrench into your plans of the script of that you have plays lined up to do. So. It all depends on what happens.
I think, Kenny, where we're going with that and why it's been sort of a talking point is, and Mike talked about this during his press conference, you guys are looking for things as well as just trying to get a play that gets yardage and points, right?
Yeah.
So, you used the word balance before. Do you have that right balance, or are you maybe probing too much early as opposed to, hey, we think this play will work. Let's just go out there and do that and get yards?
No, I think we have positive plays, and then we have a negative play that puts you behind. That was the story. We had a sack, we had a penalty. We get down there inside the 10, and we have a penalty that calls back a 25-yard pass play that gets us down there in the short goal line, tight red area. Those things are going to hurt you. We get 10 points in that first half. It's a 30-point game. You're feeling pretty good. You're up 14 at the end there. So those little plays change kind of games a little bit. So, and that was definitely something that we got to do is just stay ahead of the chains, be smart, don't have penalties, don't have missed assignments, and then we'll stay on schedule.
Have you guys found some bread and butter plays, like plays that you're like, man, we can execute this and get 5, 8, 10 yards consistently on more and more?
Yeah, absolutely, we have those.
How much does
I love playing. I love the game. I love everything about the game. Love the guys that I'm playing with. So it's easy to go out there and compete and love to win. Love what I do. Come in here really excited to go every week. So yeah.
Been like that in every sport growing up?
Yeah, every sport, man. Played every sport growing up. Love playing just sports in general. Grew up with a sister. We competed at everything growing up. So it was kind of since I can remember, always been that way.
How much does pre-snap motion help you identify chances with Deontay and George? It seemed like you guys were using that to identify spots in the defense a lot.
Yeah, it's big. Shifts in motions, you can help ID. Some defense do some maze looks where they give you a look that looks like man and they pop in a zone or vice versa. So in this day and age with the NFL, that people are doing some good things that help you identify man or zone, and sometimes they throw throw some curveballs in there that kind of mess with you a little bit, but it all depends on the game plan.
I don't feel like you guys are using that more right now to help with things.
I feel like we've been using it, a decent amount. I don't know the percentages of what it's been, but something that we're going to continue to do.
I don't want to use the word agenda here, but I can't think of a better one. It's like, do you have to make an agenda or point of emphasis to involve the tight ends even while Freiermuth's down? You have to weave those guys in more even while Pat's down.
Yeah, I think it's that's all game plan related and what we see, what we think we can get them on, what we don't think will work. We want to get everyone touches. Obviously, we have talented guys everywhere. We know what we have on the outside, but Connor and Darnell do a great job as well. Rodney's getting up, and he's doing some good things too. So a lot of guys that can help us. We just got to figure out, what spots they need to be in.
Kenny, do you feel like you found a good mix with Jalen and Najee, and how much have they impacted what you do?
Yeah, it's awesome to have two guys, that run the ball really well, and they do great things in the pass game and the protection game. Both ran the ball really well in that fourth quarter. I think that's what propelled us to having that balanced attack and being able to put some yards and points on the board.
Kenny, why has Jacksonville's defense been susceptible to giving up a ton of passing yards, especially like the last 3 games?
I think structurally they're built to stop the run. I don't think they give up too many explosive plays. I think they did do a good job of keeping a lid on the defense, but there's some underneath stuff that they'll give you here or there, whatever it may be. But a really good team. Noah safety theirs. They played at Syracuse. I played against him. He's a great player. Corners do a great job. So it's going to be another tough task. Linebackers run and tackle well. They got a lot of speed. So they do a lot of good things. We just got to, put our best foot forward, put our best game plan together, and go out there and do it.
Do you have any kind of a relationship with Trevor Lawrence at all? Are you guys?
Yeah, met him at the Manning camp. Obviously played against him. Once in a while we'll see each other, say what's up. But great guy, great player, great competitor. Played against him in college. So looking forward to getting back out there and seeing him. Yep, thank you.